I look today.
Hi, so this is my contouring and highlighting routine tutorial, one of them. Basically I'm very pale and it's very hard to find colours to contour and highlight with, so I thought I'd put this video out there for us pale people. I'm going to start with cooking or baking or whatever you want to call it. No, I'm not going to put the stove on and I'm not going to cook you a nice meal or anything. I'm just getting a light loose powder. I got this off eBay. It's called My Beautiful Earth in Porcelain Doll, and you can't see so what I'm showing you. My ring light is way too bright, but it's too late to go back now. And I'm getting a damp beauty blender. I've already put my foundation on with it, so I'm just using the other side because I'm lazy. So you just get powder on your beauty blender and put it under your eye area. You need to use a damp beauty blender for this, by the way. I'm using my viewfinder as a mirror because I forgot to pick up my mirror. And as you can see, that's hardly made a difference on camera, but I swear to God it does do a difference. Okay, and you'll leave that to like dry for like a few minutes. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to show you how I contour. I got my own custom made contour palette because I didn't want to risk getting the fair one and it being too warm toned. So I imported this one from America and I picked up my own colours. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a bit used now. I use fawn and clay. I use clay on me 5 head, so get a bit of that. This one is very pigmented, so I've got to be a bit careful, otherwise looks like I've got a beige rainbow on my forehead. Oh, and I'm getting the beige rainbow, ain't I? Don't be stupid as me. Okay, let's try this again on this side. Them dark grey roots really show on here, wow. I'm blending it over. Honestly, it just warms my entire face up a bit because obviously I'm pale, so the warmth up here helps with the rest of the coolness on my face. Then I get fawn, which is clay is meant to be cool toned, but it's a very warm toned, cool toned shade. But yeah, whatever, I don't care, I like him. So I get fawn, do the cheekboney thing. It's not going to show up with this light, I can't tell how much I'm putting on. I place a lot higher and blend it up. I never blend it down because it can look more masculine. Trying to find a word that isn't offensive. If you do it that way. So if you do it this way and blend up, it looks a bit more feminine apparently. That's what I got taught anyway. Should really get my mirror because I can't see what I'm doing. And contouring on cheekbones is done. If you're a big girl like me, then the double chin struggle is real. So get your cool tone shade, put it across your jawline, blend it down, make it look like you have a jawline when really you don't really. And if you really have a bad double chin, put a double chin and push it back. Most attractive face ever into the camera. And there you go, that's my contouring done. Next on to, actually I can probably brush this away now, feels dry. Grab a mirror, I'll use this one. Ooh, oh dear. Brush that highlight away. Usually I only really do that if I'm not wearing much under eye makeup because it stops creasing a lot under the eyes. But I didn't really need to do it today, but I thought I'd show you anyway because it's what I usually do. Blush. For a while I was using pink blushes, so I realised not a good idea. Don't do it. So I've got this peach blush, I guess you can call it. It's by Hourglass Day. Hourglass, and it's Dim Infusion. It's their lighting blush. It's so pretty. Like I've got the pink one, which is why it breaks my heart that it doesn't really suit me unless I use like the minimal amount, but the pink one is gorgeous too. But I'm going to be using the peach one today, which looks like this. As I've already showed you, but I'm showing you because it's so pretty. So pretty. And so I get a generous amount of that because I can get away with it. I put it from here. It depends on your face shape, but if you've got a face shape like mine, put it here and drag it out. There's like loads of stencils and stuff online where you can find out what your face shape is and what best suits you for blush. I went a bit overboard with the blush, okay. I don't care, I like it. Anything that starts you looking a bit dead can't be a bad thing. And now it's time for more highlight. I love a dewy finish. I used to be all about the matte look. I used to hate looking shiny. Not that I could anyway because I've got very dry skin. But I used to absolutely hate the dewy look. And so I tried it on myself and I was like, I just want to be glowy all the time. So my favourite highlighter, and I'm gutted that I've hit the pan on it, is Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector Impressed in Moonstone. Guys, this is gorgeous. I bought it and I was like, oh, it's probably not as good as I've read. It's probably a bit overboard, but no, I'm in love with it. I grab a generous amount of that on a very big brush and I sweep it here. And then I sweep it here. Tip in my nose. Sometimes I contour my nose, but I haven't today. Depends how I feel. Just dip the nose, tip of the chin, cupid's bow, this bit of my head. Looking glowy and so pretty. Well, looking glowy. Let's go with that. My laptop's having a bit of a spasm. Let's ignore that. The next thing I love, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I love glitter, as you can probably tell from this video. But I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Illuminated, I think this is, I'm guessing the shade is called Luminous, because that's what it says on the back. It's the lightest one, obviously. And guys, it's so pretty. I was like trying to find a replacement for the Becca highlighter, instead I bought this and it just goes over the top. Because I swatched it on my hand and I was like, I've got to have this because it's so beautiful. So I get a generous amount of that too. I just put this one on the tops of my cheekbones. I don't put it anywhere else because I don't want to add glitter all over my face. Well, I do, but I won't. There we go. And that's my contouring and highlighting tutorial. I wasn't very thorough, I'm sorry. I'll go over some things. If you're pale like me, you shouldn't use bronzer for a contouring colour. It will look like you've smudged dirt on your face. Unless you like that look, then go for it. But my suggestions, use cool tone colours. Like, if you can't afford, just don't mind, I'm trying to reach for something. If you can't afford the Anastasia contour palette, I recommend, this is really old, and the NYX blush in Taupe. I use the shit out of this, to be honest. So much so that I'm missing the class for it. But that's pretty good as well. You can get cool tone brown eyeshadows as well. And obviously you don't need much of a dark colour. If you do, just don't use too much. And with highlight, it's really hard to find highlighting colours. The ones I recommend are Becca's Moonstone. Where's my other one? There it is. MAC's Lightscapade. I love this one, but I just don't feel like it does too much for me. I prefer my Becca one. This one's really light, so this one's really good for pale people. Probably, but it works good on everyone, that's the thing. It's good for pale people, it's good for everyone. It's so pretty. There's so many different colours, you can't see. It's like all pinks and blues, it's so gorgeous. And if you're on a bit of a budget like I was before, Makeup Revolution's Vivid Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights is really good for pale people as well. Also good for anyone, but this one's really nice as well. This is the one I use for work. And yeah, that's my contouring and highlight tutorial. I hope it was helpful. Maybe. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, leave them below and I'll answer. Bye.